Welcome, everybody, to the Phillies Key Team interview series. We are very, very proud and pleased to introduce Lisa Boguslavskiy, who is taking over as marketing administrator for Phillies Key Team. And we're just going to sit down, we're going to chat, answer some questions, and talk a little bit about what the future holds. So, Lisa, thank you very much for making the time to do this. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what sort of professional personal interests do you have?
Well, I'm from the Kutztown area, up by Allentown. Um, and professionally, I am interested in media design, and I am interested in helping and creating the team for the team and help it move smoothly. Um, Personally, I really like baking and cooking. I also particularly like knitting. Um, Reading is also one of my strongest interests. Um,
We love that. So about all of that, a few exciting things that deserve some commentary. You're actually helping us down in Philadelphia County expand our reach and cover between what county is Kutztown in?
I'm in Berks.
So yeah. So this helps us actually expand our service offerings through Montgomery County and bordering counties into Berks, because you're looking at getting your license soon.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a big element of that. And as far as what you're doing for PKT with the media design, that's been a big part of it. And we're also looking forward to having you really come on board with some of the video marketing, and these other things. But most interestingly for our viewers, your baking interests. You've mentioned that you make candies. Tell us a little bit more about that.
I do. So recently I've started making candy. It's a super easy recipe. But I've gotten to the point where I can't stop making it. I made some today. Um, and like I feel like I can't give it away fast enough, honestly, at the rate that I'm making it.
That is, I'm sure there are some people in us with a sweet tooth in our
Yeah.
sphere, so we will definitely work to connect you with them for sure. Um, and so, for our audience, tell us a little bit about getting into Philadelphia real estate. We talked a little bit about you bringing on sort of some presence in Berks County, but what else? What else about you in Philly really works?
Well, part of my main draw to Philly itself is the fact that I've grown up in and out of the city. And it's one of the cities that I'm more comfortable with than any other one. And not to mention, all of you who helped me like join into the real estate aspect of it has been really helpful into getting me into this position.
That's so great. And it's so good to hear that too, because, Philadelphia does, I feel like the city of Philadelphia does have this way of really caring for people that have been in and around it for a long time. So, I think there's something whenever you're driving to the city, you see the art museum, you see the Comcast buildings. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
So tell us, I mean, it already sounds like you love Philly, but what do you like about working for Philly Ski Team?
I For Philly ski team in particular, I really like all of the people the most that work for Philly ski team. And I think that the people on the team have a really welcoming, enjoyable aura that I feel like I can work well with.
That's awesome, and that is such a high compliment to hear because I'm not sure if you know this, but Keller Williams was ranked as one of the best places to work for women,
Oh,
and so one of the best companies to work for overall recently. I want to say it was in Fortune, but I'm not totally sure. But there is definitely a way that we want to provide good service not just to our clients but also to take care of our employees.
yeah.
And really, I think the way that we've sort of aligned, this key team tries to align our mission with KW and also with our parent team citywide, really kind of speaks to that. So to hear that already, from somebody who's really playing a pivotal role for us as far as doing marketing, and ops management is really awesome to hear. So tell us a little bit about what's in store for you for the near future. Do you have any like exciting plans?
I mean, my big plans right now are just to move by the end of the year. That's really my biggest plan. I mean, it's a good one to have when you work for a real estate company.
I mean,
So,
that's fair. So yeah,
otherwise,
that's is there any particular, are there any neighborhoods or areas that you are looking at closely right now, or you?
the areas that I'm looking at closely are like on the outskirts of Philly,
Okay.
where like you can get like a house for cheaper rent and there is green outside. I love my
Yes,
trees. I love my grass, you know.
it's true. It's true. And I feel like that's definitely, there are a lot of places in the greater Philadelphia area that have that kind of environment. There's been huge demand from uh, from buyers for property that has greenery, has is accessible to parks and nature, natural features. But definitely, I'm inspired by how and where you're looking already.
Mm,
I think that Philadelphia, we do have the advantage of being around just a lot of great stuff. Bucks County, with Crofstover State Park. Delaware County has tons of beautiful features. Um, Montgomery County, the area between here and there. I remember I was driving to Norristown recently and just happened to like look into the valley really, and I was
yeah.
like, this is cool. Like, so definitely super excited to hear that you're open to moving, and hopefully, for if anybody has like a rental property that might be a good fit, hopefully they'll reach out to us. So tell us anything else that's cool, or like a fun fact, like just tell us a little bit more about what goes on in your minds.
Snakes have more bones than elephants.
That is fascinating. I had no idea.
I don't know. I mean, I like to find perplexing fun facts that just have to make people think for a bit.
Love
Um,
it.
that it is a great joy of mine.
Excellent. And I feel like that is actually, being a good fact finder is something that is extremely relevant to having a career in real estate, because what are you doing but looking up property history and looking up information, trying to understand, if your client says that they want to live near a park and a grocery store, how do you find locations that are able to meet your client's needs in an easy, seamless way?
Mm,
Um, so this has been great, Lisa. I'm so excited that you're joining the team.
me
Um,
too.
what is the appropriate way to reach out to you? Um, Obviously, anybody, you monitor the Phillies Key team at gmail.com.
Mhm.
So that's where anybody can send general requests. But how can we reach you?
I mean, my personal email is also open. Um, However, I was actually in the process of making an email specifically for my PKT business.
Sure.
Um, and I was probably going to make it like Lisa on the PKT at gmail.com.
All right. Well, that's great. We'll make sure to drop that into the YouTube description so that anybody who's desires to reach out to you, particularly, about, I hear, from what I understand, you're gaining some expertise with KW Command
Mm-hmm.
and graphic design as well. So happy that you are bringing all of these skills and your wonderful spirit to our team. Um, would you like to say anything in closing?
I mean, I mainly want to reiterate that I'm super excited to be part of this team. And I think it's a great opportunity.
Oh,
Um,
that's so great to hear. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for joining our team and for sitting down with me today. Really look forward to bringing you on board and seeing more from you in the future. Take care. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Thank you.